Hey weebs, it's Yeti here, and today we're gonna talk about the most straightest but yet kind of gay anime to ever exist. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, an anime about JoJo's going on adventures to technically save the world from big muscular man joining forces with these so-called Jo Bros. But and honestly, it's kind of gay. I mean, there's barely any waifus in the anime, so that kind of makes sense. But Araki finds women hard to put in the anime until like part 6. But today I'm going to talk about the lore part 1, or so called the worst part. So I'll make it the shortest video possible, just you guys go back to your daily commute. And in 3, 2, 1, go. Part 1 starts with a 12-year-old kid named Jonathan who thinks he's straight when in reality he gets beaten up by an even more straighter dude. His life was ruined by this kid named Dio who happens to be pretty emo and so smart and tries to be like his abusive father, Little John. Little John got whipped by his papa, lost his friends, his dog was killed, and he even got his girl stolen. Damn. However, one day John had enough and beat the Dio out of him. 7 years had passed and the tall boys became tall men, reaching heights higher than Abraham Lincoln. Wow, they drink a lot of milk. Johnny and Dio acted like they love each other when in reality they hate each other. Later then, Dio tries to kill Johnny's father with poison, but Jonathan found out that Dio did the same for his father and the father had the same symptoms as Dio's father, so he went out to expose Dio by using the power of the horses and walking in London for 3 days, thanks to 1888. Dio's like, oh my god, goes to London and brings the mass, and Jonathan was researching archaeologists and found out the secret that it was like a fusion device. So Dio decided to get drunk and attack 2 seniors in which they both died. But then one of them got really buff and young and got hugged by the sun. He found out that he can become a vampire and thought, hey, I want to try. Big John got attacked by a man after the top of the universe didn't know what the hell the drug was. A man by the Spain Speedwagon helped him out and they exposed Dio in front of his papa. Papa Jones was disappointed in Dio and he was like, my boy, what? And the Dio was like, yeet, and killed Jonathan's father. Jonathan avenges his father as everyone dies in the fire and by Dio, then the mansion burns and the end. However, a time skip of 1 day shows that Jonathan is getting healed by his girl, Arena, now grown up to become a waifu. Speedwagon basically fanboys over Jonathan, and Big John and his girl hang out living life to the fullest. So one day a mission pops up and John basically gets a Jo bro. Zeppeli, who trained Hamon, teaches John for like a few weeks and talks strange Pokemon. They attack the Rippler in the test using Wise GPS, go to a strange village and fight 2 legendary warriors that were beheaded by the queen, and get a sword called Plug, and then go to this dungeon where no one survives. A little boy named Poco and Piccoloco decide to repay them a favor for being baited by Dio and routed this barbarian. Zeppeli has a flashlight and dies being cut like Frieza and gives his Hamon to John, and John turns Super Saiyan. He kills that monster and was like, what's next? And Zeppeli's friends came over and like, let's beat Dio, and Poco was like, my sister. So the Power Rangers go to Bowser's castles and Dio was like, fight my minions. Pauno's great-great-great-grandfather dies and Joseph's mom's dad and his friends survive. Jonathan uses the Sword of Hope and Hawkeye's Dio, and then 2 months later Speedwagon starts, so the story's a mess, and John goes on honeymoon on Titanic only to find himself dead with Dio's head burning in charge of fame. His wife was survived with kids inside her belly and this other baby, and that's part 1. That's really the end. And yeah, because this JoJo part 1 was really bad. And the end. Bye bye, guys.